Hello everyone, I'm Tyken. Welcome to my 10th Minecraft video. Today I'll be showing you how to make your own waterfall. A lot of people actually requested to see how to make the waterfall I did with my base right there. And I'm going to show you a couple of techniques on how to make different types of waterfalls as well as that one. First we'll start off with this one though, the straight up flat waterfall like you'd see coming down over a ledge instead of coming down hills. So let's go ahead and get this up, and we can start to show you just how to do it. Okay, first of all, you'll want to make a rim around the edge where you're going to be doing it. So just say you're going to be doing it against like the top of a flat mountain, and you're going to be doing it over the edge, or even just a wall in your house you can do it on. Let's go ahead and show this first. We're going to out of dirt. Let me get some more. Okay. Now you're going to want to put kind of a rim right here along the edge right there. As you can see, it's kind of like a, it kind of looks like a giant sofa made out of dirt, I guess you can say. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be putting the water down here, and it's going to pour over. There's also another way to do this where it's just a flat wall of water, but I'll show you that in a moment as well. First of all, we need to make an infinite spring up here, so we don't have to keep going down there. So let's go ahead and get this started first. Yeah, I messed up. Oh, well, that's good. I can work with this. Okay. You need a square bowl that you can put the water in. And then you just put the water in the two corners, and bam, infinite water spring. Although pretty much everyone knows that already. There's one thing I need to do before we go ahead and start doing this. So let's get down here. First of all, what you're going to want to do, if you don't want it overflowing once it hits the ground, you're going to want to make a trench for it to all to fall in. So let's see, it starts at this one. So let's go ahead and dig down here. And it ends there. Okay, perfect. Now all the water will spill into here and not overflow, which is exactly what we want. At least that's what I want. I don't want everything to flood. Although you could do it for like you could make your own waterfall over a lake or a body of water, and it'll definitely look nice. I plan on doing something like that eventually. Let's go ahead and fill up our waterfall. You're going to want to place all water source blocks along the edge, and it should look something like this going over. It's quite beautiful actually. Let's go ahead and dig down. Alright, now perfect, beautiful waterfall. You can even run and jump through it. And all the water stays nice within the trench. You can even do this with walls in your home using basically the same techniques. Of course, you want to hide the top part, but you can make like a wall across the top, and you'll just see the water curtain, which is great because you can still see through it, and it just looks really nice. So you can do that in your home, kind of like the lava fall. If you've seen one of my videos, you can see the lava waterfall behind glass. Basically the same techniques with this, although of course it was different in the lava video. But let me go ahead and show you how to do this waterfall now. And instead of building one, I'll just kind of show you how mine works, since this type is much harder to build. You also have to find a suitable mountain to do it on. I was lucky when I built my base here that a suitable mountain was just sitting right here. So let's go ahead and seal off the water so you can see how it works. It's pretty much the same technique behind it. The water source blocks are just under the stone. I put a stone layer on top across them. Here you can see as it pours out, oops, gotta chip these away or the water will come out uneven. As you can see, when it comes out, it pours down these steps, kind of like in real life how water would just pour down steps and look like a waterfall. Of course, I have this, my tunnel leading into my base with the carts. I had to put this here to stop the water from flowing onto the tracks. Although you don't have to do the same thing with your waterfall. But what I do, when you make the steps, or even if you're carving out a side of a mountain to do this on, you can do one step, which is just one block before it falls to the next, or you can space them out more and make the waterfall longer and make the water look more smooth and even. Because if it drops off suddenly, it looks like it's bulgy, I guess. Let's see if I can show you an example. For here, I had to put more water source blocks because this blocked it, and that didn't have any water flow, so I just put a water source block in each corner, and it kind of fixed that. So let's go ahead and cut that off. As you can see, it works just fine, but let's go ahead and show you this. You see it just drops off one corner here, and the water has that buckle to it. While, as you can see, when it goes down more steps, it has less of a buckle. So ideally, 3 steps makes it look nicest while still making it effective, I guess you could say. And yeah, you could do more steps to make it look more smooth, like it's just trickling over the ground, or you can do shorter steps to just make it a natural waterfall without too much work, because the longer it goes down, the more steps you have, the longer it takes to get to the bottom, so you have to kind of stretch it out. So if you have like a really tall mountain, you can afford to have as many steps as you want. But for a shorter one, you have to use shorter steps, sadly. Or you can even find a better way to do it, which I encourage, actually. In all my videos, I always tell all of my viewers and my fans that feel free to take all the ideas you want from me and make them your own. I mean, I don't mind if you copy me, but try to inflict your own style to them, so it's part of you as well. It's not just something that looks cool. And there we go, restored the waterfall, and it looks quite beautiful, I do believe. When I first designed this, my original idea was like, I want a tram system coming out of the mountain, and I want the cart to come through a waterfall. And I was like, man, that would be awesome, just flying through the water. And then the moment I tried doing that, I realized the water would fall down over the tracks and break them, apparently. And it didn't work that well. But it was still really nice to try it, and it still came out really nice. You can also use kind of the same idea I had with this, where you can have like your secret entrance behind the waterfall, or even just have something hidden behind it. Or if you really want to get creative, what I thought of doing, I'm not sure how well it would work, but I was thinking of putting like a glass wall and then have water pouring over it and lighting up the entire wall behind the glass, so you just had this light radiating out behind the waterfall, and I think it would look really beautiful. And that's it for this Minecraft tutorial. I'm going to be making more videos as soon as I can. I think my next one may be on redstone. I'm not an expert on redstone, but I do know a couple of tricks, and people have been asking me to make videos, even though I hardly know that much about redstone myself. But I can still show you. That's it for this Minecraft video. Thanks for watching.